So all these dots, so we will just take a look at some of the concepts here. Let me show you something. Okay, if we just rotate it, so if we put it, there is a term called slope, like this. So if we take this particular thing, let's say we will simply go to this shape fill and put some more fill colors and increase the transparency and get it to have some different color altogether and say okay. So now what happens is that if you just look at this particular observation, it is almost falling in line with this particular trend line. So this value, whatever angle it is making and whatever distance it is there, so we call it as a slope. So the tangent, whatever from x-axis, whatever tangent it is making. Similarly, if we just move this particular line forward like this and project it here, so for each and every observation we can see that, see, if you talk about this particular observation, there is a variance. So there is a variance of some negative values. So this is the R value. So if you go to insert and if I just can put a double headed arrow, something like this, so I will be able to show what is the variance. So this is simple layman's term. I am trying to explain it to you. What is variance and what is slope and what is the trend line. So here we see a negative variance. The R is negative over here. Okay, the determination coefficient. Here if we say this particular R is positive. So that is the reason we have actually, see here, if we take this and if we project it like this, so the slope changes. The slope is now above the trend line, and this is the distance between the observation. So if I just click on this and I go to format and I remove the shape outline, so no outline, then you will be able to understand it better. So this is the actual distance from the trend line to the dot, and this is actually we can see this is positive R. So somewhere we have negative, somewhere we have positive, hence we do the R square to get the actual output. So now what we can do, once we have got this, so we can definitely go and change the design and see the theme has been implemented, and this is a perfect way of showing how your trend analysis or forecasting analysis works. Now our work is not complete. So we say that units sold and profit made we have seen here, but what is the variance? So I just wanted to check what is my variance, what is my lower limit, and what is my upper limit. So what I mean to say that I wanted to check in terms of number, because percentage I have got 22.04%, but in terms of number I wanted to check what is the variance and how much is the lower and upper. So how much minimum profit I will make and how much maximum profit I can get if this 1000 units are sold based on whatever my historical data was. So what will I do? I will check the variance here. So what is the variance? Variance is equal to this into 22.04%. So if you click like this, so you can see that it is 6,897 rupees variance. So now it is very easier for me to calculate the upper limit and lower limit. I can simply say like this: this is profit minus the variance, this is the lower limit, and here it is profit plus variance, which is the upper limit. So now I can predict, saying that based on whatever data you have given for 1 year, I can say that next month if you invest or if you sell 1000 products, then there is a chance or there is a option that you will be making at least 24,000 as profit and maximum of 38,000 of profit. So there will be variance of 6,897, and this is somewhere in the middle. So this is what my speculation is, that your profit margins will be varying from this particular data. So this is how, in terms of financial data, you can do some analysis and forecasting based on correlation. So any given data, you can actually forecast and give the output to reduce speculation. So we say that don't say the numbers or don't predict it abruptly. Have some solid or some very specific data behind you to talk about these kind of speculations.